Hey, how's it going? My name is John Knight. I'm with Century 21 Expert Advisors here in Charleston, South Carolina. I'm making this video today for you all who are interested in 4 ways that buyers are able to save money in this market. The talk of the town right now is things have become less affordable, a possible recession's coming, interest rates are rising. Affordability of homes hasn't been where it needs to be for buyers to feel comfortable making a purchase. So if you are still looking to get into the market and find that home of your dreams, here are 4 ways that you can save a little bit of money during that process. The first thing that comes to mind is what's called a 2-1 buy down. Now, a 2-1 buy down is where the seller will actually pay down the interest rate for the buyer for the first 2 years of the loan. So let's say there's an FHA buyer who has an interest rate of 5%. With a 2-1 buy down, during the first year of their payments, their interest rate will actually be 3%. It's going to take down 2% of your interest rate. Then on the second year, the interest rate will be 4%. And then after the second year, the interest rate will revert back to whatever the fixed 30-year interest rate is on the loan that is borrowed. So that's a great opportunity. It's allowing you to save a little bit of cash for those first 2 years and then lock in a stable interest rate once you've saved up a little bit more money using the seller to your advantage. The second thing that buyers can do to save a little bit of money is finance your closing costs with a seller credit. So what I'm referring to is there's an opportunity where, let's say you have identified the home of your dreams. It's something you do want to close on, and now that you're getting a little bit closer to the closing, you realize the closing costs are a little too expensive and making you feel a little bit uncomfortable. What we've been doing in this market is asking for a seller credit to cover the cost of the buyer's closing costs. So what this does is, let's say there's $5,000 that's needed to cover the buyer's closing costs. We go $5,000 over on the purchase price, or whatever the agreed upon contract price is, and then we ask for $5,000 back in a seller credit. So this allows the buyer to not have to put up $5,000 in cash, at the closing table, but instead it allows them to cover the cost of their closing and then pay off their closing costs over the lifetime of that 30-year loan. And this also is great for a seller because this isn't going to affect their net number. So a lot of sellers could be willing to work with you on that. The third thing that buyers can be doing to save a little bit of money in this market is work with an experienced lender. Not all lenders are the same. All lenders are going to offer various different products and have different strategies to make sure that it makes financial sense for you and make sure that your dollar goes as far as possible. The number 4 tip that I have is hire a professional real estate agent. Working with a professional real estate agent such as myself or anyone else that you're interviewing is going to be your number 1 advocate in making sure that you identify the home of your dreams and are able to afford the home of your dreams. So make sure you're doing some serious interview process, legwork when it comes to interviewing an agent. I hope these tips were helpful, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach me at 864-915-4851. Thanks.